Hi, good morning, everyone. So, welcome back to your third day of the REN training. You guys can hear me, right? Okay, good morning. So, so I'm Jean, your MC of the day. So, I'm going to share the schedule of the day. So, all right, from 9 to 1 p.m. will be IQI technology platform, Atlas in details. And then 1 to 2 p.m. would be your lunchtime. And 2 to 3 p.m. would be introduction to GUI platform. 3 to 4:30 p.m. social media platform, digital marketing, and 4:30 to 5 p.m. introduction to MyKey. So before we start the first sharing of the day, I would like to request you all on two things. So the first thing, please keep your video on. And second thing, if you do have any questions, you can mark down somewhere. And then later when the Q&A session, you may ask in the chat box, yeah? Okay. So, all right, let's start the sharing of today. The first sharing with IQI Technology Platform by Hafiz, Jolene, and Hida. So, it's okay, can spoil. Okay, so are you ready? I'll pass the mic to them, right? Okay, welcome. Please. Okay.
Hello, good morning, everyone. Can you guys hear me? If you can, please press 1 in the chat. All right, nice. Hold on, let me share my screen. All right, can you all see my screen? Make sure, please press 1 if you can. All right, good morning, everyone. My name is Hafiz. I'm from the digital marketing team here in IQI. I hope you all already had your breakfast and are excited to start today's session. I'm here to brief you a little bit about our GUI IQI technology platform called Atlas. After my session, there will be another speaker, Jolie. She will give a more in-detail brief about how you use Atlas Web and also the Atlas mobile app. After Jolene, there will be another speaker, Heather, and she will share about how digital sub-sales are utilized using Atlas. So just a reminder, if you have any questions, please leave them in the chat box and Jolene will try to answer your questions after my session. So without wasting any time, let's get started. So you might wonder how GUI IQI's ecosystem works. It acts as a platform connecting between consumers, customers, data analysts, Salesforce, and also service providers. I'm sorry. When you join under GUI IQI as a real estate negotiator, there are three main websites that you will use that you can use to put in your property listings. Which are GUI.asia. GUI.asia is mainly focused to promote your property on Asian clients, and it is fully in English. And the next one is GUI.com, which is a target for worldwide clients and mostly targets to China and Chinese investors. It is written in full Chinese. So one of the advantages you can get from being an IQI agent is that you can get access to these platforms and list as much as you want. Okay, and most importantly, you can target worldwide clients as we have 9.2 million monthly active users in our website. But when you start your your journey as a negotiator, you might wonder, how do you manage your listings? How do you market those listings? How do you manage your leads? So don't worry about that. That's why we have Atlas, which will help you manage your customer relationships systematically. Not only that, you can also get your property VR, e-contract, e-payment, and so on using Atlas. Atlas is a very useful and convenient tool for you to assist you in your task as a negotiator. This is how it looks like. So GUI IQI, focus on consumers, Salesforce, customers, service providers, and data analysts. And this is our IQI super app, which will be explained in more detail later. In the Atlas Command Center, we have the Atlas mobile app, also Atlas Web for when you use your laptop. There is also another thing called the Atlas bot, which I will also provide in more detail later. Here are some of the features that you can see from the dashboard in the Atlas mobile app and the Atlas web, which is like the dashboard, which is the main page. This is where you go to navigate through all these other features. There's projects and project center, agent homepage, marketing center, project landing pages, property listing centers, the IQI Academy, global network, presentation center, leads, team management, reporting actions, team hierarchy, IQI Drive, IQI Store, digital secondary sales, and IQI Network. Okay. So personally, let's talk about the dashboard. This is how your dashboard looks like in your Atlas mobile app. There are three things that you need to take note of. First, as you can see from the orange button here, that this is the QR name card button. This button has two QR codes. One is IQI ID. Normally, when you attend an event and you need to sign up for attendance, you just flash this the QR code. But due to COVID-19, as we are now, we don't have any physical events planned as of yet, but you will definitely use it in the future. Another ID is your own personal ID, which is your profile QR code. Your profile QR code is for when your clients or your friends scan your personal code, and they will be redirected to your personal landing page, which is a page where your agent page where they will see your agent profile. The instant help button is actually a WhatsApp button. In case you have any questions, you can just click on the button and it will redirect you to the Atlas helpline desk, which is available 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. every working day, which is Monday to Friday. The Atlas dashboard will also show you the company's latest news feed and some simplified data such as your team sales. On the left side of the Atlas mobile app, you can find it. You can find this Atlas mobile app in the Apple Store and the Google Play Store as well. For the right side is how the Atlas web will look like if you were to browse it through the laptop. And you just need to key in your login credentials to access into it. Atlas web also works on your mobile. You can log in and save your details, but for mobile, we recommend using the app instead, as we already have an integrated app. Sorry. Okay, so after you log in into Atlas, the first thing you can see on the left side is the menu. Okay, the menu bar where you can access all the functions in Atlas, such as team functions, training, global network, and so on. On the top right corner, you will see your profile icon. You can click into it and you can access your profile to edit your profile details, such as your email, your mobile number, country, branch, and how long you've been a member. If you are facing any issues when you are using Atlas, you can also press on the WhatsApp and Telegram icon on your right, and you will get help from our help desk team to solve your problems. Now that you know how to navigate through Atlas, the next step is to learn on how to be a real estate negotiator. Atlas is, of course, a good platform as it provides you the training and learning materials that you need to guide you all the way to be a good real estate negotiator. So this is the training center, as you can see. Okay. So the highlight of the training center is IQI Academy. IQI Academy is used for you to learn new knowledge and skills, and it is in Atlas as well. If you wish to improve yourself and present well in front of your clients, this is a very useful tool since it includes many different topics that you can learn, whether it's Atlas or digital mastery courses, motivational internet marketing, video masterclass, project briefing, and so on. All these features are there for you to upskill yourself and improve yourself as a real estate negotiator. You can start a course, and when you finish the course, you can leave your review under the course as well. After training, after you go through your training and are equipped with all the knowledge, you can start your marketing journey as well. First part is your business card. For your marketing course, of course, you need to introduce yourself to your clients, right? And for clients and also to potential consumers, you need a business card. So for Atlas Web, you can find your personal QR code in your profile and link to your virtual business card straight away. You can see a blue icon here, and you can just click on that icon and it will pop out your QR code. You can even share it directly or copy it to potential consumers or clients later. After scanning your QR code, then you will be redirected to your personal landing page here. This is your personal landing page. Your clients can get in touch with you and easily and view your project listings under one page. When you scroll down a bit in your landing page, you can see that there are CTAs. So what are CTAs? CTAs are call to actions, which is like a button or like a word that urges people to take an action from what you put in. So your CTAs are sell, buy, or join. When your clients are interested in selling their property, they can click the red button. If they're interested in buying, they can click the blue one. And if you have any friends or anyone who is motivated by your displays as a real estate negotiator, they can click the green button and then join. Your listings are truly global because you can list them on GY.com and GY.asia as well. This is also a new function, which is just introduced in IQIglobal.com. Previously, when a client wanted to see your virtual business card, they either needed to scan the QR code or share a long URL link. To shorten the URL link, we created this IQI.me, which is basically just a shorter version of your URL. For example, from this slide, as you can see, our previous URL link might look like this: https www.iqiglobal.com/agent/Neil-Kingston. Now you can just like simplify it, iqi.me/Neil-Kingston. If you want to allow buyers or clients to WhatsApp you directly without having to write your phone number, you can also use this link. You just need to add a /w at the end or a /t if you're looking to Telegram instead. This will redirect people to your WhatsApp, and it's a very convenient function as well. Same goes to people who want to message you through Telegram. Okay, so for the next step is like if you want to find projects to sell and project information, you can find project information through the project center, which is also through the dashboard here, as you can see. For project center, you can go to the Atlas menu bar, then click into project management, which will be in the drop down menu from project center. You will see project center button. It's quite simple and very easy to understand. It includes all the projects that we have globally, or when you type in any project name to search for a specific project. It consists of all the details of the project and is directly linked to the IQI Drive, as well as there are documents that are listed in the project page. Okay. Some projects will provide you VR walkthroughs, but this is not for all. Some have like VR walkthroughs, and it depends on the project itself, but having a VR walkthrough will highly increase the chances of its visibility. Okay, there's also IQI Drive. So IQI Drive is something similar to Google Drive. It's a place where you can store all your project information details such as sales kits, links to sales charts, and so on. So where do you find IQI Drive in the Atlas web? When you log into your Atlas app, you will see a small little triangle. A small little triangle, and on the bottom right side of the icon, sorry, yeah, under the WhatsApp icon, and then click into it and you will be able to see all the files that are arranged in this IQI drive. Since IQI has a lot of branches in different countries, all the information and data are sorted by different countries. You click into one specific country and you will see different states. For example, Malaysia, we have Penang, Perak, Negeri Sembilan, Selangor, and so on. If you want to see a project under a certain state, you have to click the state file. You have to click the state file, and then you will see all the projects under that state. Click again for certain projects, and you will see all the project details and documents like sales charts, promotions, and so on. So now let's go into marketing properties. As you all know, to be a real estate negotiator, you need to go through training and examination to license and sell your properties. So you can register through Atlas. Let's see if you want to like save and file and folders as your favorite. We'll get into project details. Okay. So project landing pages are naturally things that you can search from our IQI website. It is crafted by our team by designing the graphic and putting in the CTAs or call to actions. You can also put in your 360 virtual tours too. Our project landing features consist of 3 features, which is first a WhatsApp button at the bottom. So the buyer can directly WhatsApp you if they are interested in the property itself. If he or she is interested in the project, of course. Then the landing page will also show the information about the project, such as the environment, its features, the price, and the buyer can go through each of these one by one. So it's very convenient for them as well. The last part of the landing page is the CTA or call to action. If the buyer is interested to know about this project, they can also sign up the form here and our admin will receive the buyer interest and then assign the buyer to the agent. Okay, so let's say you want to put in your project landing page. You can even customize your own landing page URL. There are 2 ways to get your personal landing page URL link, which is first you can go into property details and then search in Atlas and scroll on the bottom. And also the project landing page is there, which is combined with your Atlas name. Another way you can get your project landing page is through IQI bot, which is our AI bot, which I will explain in more detail later. So IQI bot is the bot in Telegram, and there are multiple options for you to click on when you access IQI bot. All you need to do is click on the landing page menu or type in /landing pages, and it will tell you in detail about what you need to do. So for now, you can just listen and then try to utilize that if you need it. Just go to Telegram IQI bot and choose the landing page button. It will pop up some project name. You can choose the project that you want to get for the landing page that you need. It will pop up a website address, and you can just copy the address for the landing page you want to use. Below the address, it will show you a brief about how to use the landing page itself. Yeah. Then you can even use your personal landing page and share it on maybe your LinkedIn or promote on your WhatsApp or your Facebook. And whatever leads that you receive through your personal landing page will directly go to your mobile app or your Atlas web, and it's under lead management. So here, lead. This is where your leads will come. If someone were to be interested in your personal landing page and they click on it, this is where the leads will display on the Atlas app or the Atlas web mobile application. Which means they will become your direct leads, and it won't go to HQ site. The leads will just directly go to you. As I've said before, we also have IQI Academy. So if you just need a refresh of this section, if you need to know more about project landing pages, you can go to our training on IQI Academy for more details. So now let's talk about Listing Center. If you're doing sub-sales, Listing Center is a very cool tool for you. This is the back end of the property listing, as we call it, the Listing Center. This is where you can find in detail of your property, and then it will link directly to your property on iqiglobal.com, jui.com, and jui.asia. You can choose to list on one platform or 3 of them. Your property will be exposed to global clients once you list your properties in the Listing Center. We also have secondary market listings, which you can, let's say this is how you upload or all the sub-sale info from the Listing Center. Make sure you choose a clear and attractive picture for the featured image so the clients can get a clear view of the listing that you want to show. And also you can use the share button. This is the share button, as you can see. You can use the share button to share your listing and your clients. You also have a new feature, which is scheduled for a COVID-19 safe tour. So the clients can submit a date where they are convenient and comfortable with to see, to go to a viewing for. Yeah. Okay. We also have a feature for co-broke partners. If you guys remember from the previous class, you know that you can actually co-broke with other agents. So how do you co-broke with other partners? First of all, you can go to iqiglobal.com and go to the sub-sale listing menu, and then you can filter it out at the area after you check your familiar area, which is the area that you're always working with them. So let's say that there's a property in Malacca and your client wants a property in Malacca, but you're not specialized in that area. And you have someone, a friend, another real estate negotiator that is more specialized in that area. You can co-broke together with them so that you can work together and discuss like a commission based on partnership. For example, this is the sub-sale that you find in that familiar area. The next is Manage My Deal. The Manage My Deal function is actually mainly for sub-sale and easy for clients to check their transaction. So this feature is mainly for transparency between you and your clients. The Manage My Deal is very important, and it helps you and your client build an interpersonal and like trustable relationship with one another. It makes the transaction process become transparent, and you will be able to get the booking status and the latest update as soon as you can. Okay. Let's go into project sales. So what are project sales? Okay. Let's go into the project sales function. There are 6 features. This feature allows the admin to proceed and follow up your sales in a more organized way. And it will also help you get your commission quicker. You don't have to upload the documents here and there through email or messages, but you keep all the conversation in one place, which is Atlas. Another great thing about this is that you will get the notification in your IQI bot, not only to you, but also to you and your co-broke team or your team leader. And fourthly, for example, when your buyer has a request and wants to change the new unit, you can update the inquiry to your buyer. Sorry. Within this platform. Fifth, you can message the admin or your team directly through Alice. It will help you speed up the process, the whole conversation, and the sales process so that you can claim your commission much quicker. For update notification, when our admin team has any update, you can get the auto notification within Atlas as well as the IQI bot. Let's talk about project sales now. What is the project sales function? This feature allows the admin to proceed and follow up your sales in a more organized way. And it will also let you go through your commissions much quicker. You don't have to upload your documents here and there through email or messages, but you keep all the conversations into one place, which is the Atlas. Another great thing about this is that you will get the notification in your IQI bot. Okay. So to add your project sales, you can just click the plus button. After you click the plus button, you can see all the information about your sales. Certain info is required to fill in before you submit the sales. Firstly, you need to choose your project type. Main is refer to the project and the company marketing actively, such as Miller's, Arcus, and etc. The projects will be put that into the IQI drive and the project center. So for this type of project, make sure you choose main and it will be handled by a different group of admins. As I mentioned before, you will also be able to co-broke your agent. So here, if you are the only agent who sold the property, then you will just fill in 100% over here at the agent information part. But if you co-broke with another agent, you can click on the plus sign and type in another agent phone number to search for the particular co-broke agent. And lastly, fill in the percentage of the commission for both of you through here. Once you have done fill up the info, you can just click on the submit button and submit your case. If you don't have a particular document in hand, like the booking form, then you can click on the blue button here and save as a draft. Once you get your document, you can come back and upload it again and finally submit it. It will go to the back end of the system and our admin will get the notification. Okay, so what will happen at the next stage is if you get the notification as well as your IQI bot, after this, remember to sign up your IQI bot so you won't miss out on very important information. In the notification, it will point out that the agent is part of the deal and the commission percentage. You might notice that the second REN written as break 8, which means that the agent does the first sale in GY IQI, and this is a great new function that should be celebrated. Meaning that you have break 8 means like you have finished your first sales. It should be celebrated. Okay. So if you need a more refresher about this, you can go through IQI Academy as well. You can catch up a brief concept about what project sales feature is in the Atlas. If you're still not sure how to play around with it, you can always go to IQI Academy and search for project sales and get step-by-step details about how to get yourself familiar with it. The videos and training will be in English, Malay, and Chinese, so you don't need to worry about being confused if you don't understand a specific language, as it will be in 3 languages. Okay, so the next slide is the presentation center. So the presentation center is basically professionally built for you and personalized as well as presented in a way that is directly for you so that you can share directly to your clients, whether it's through a direct link or if they search on your landing page. So presentation center is browse through the Atlas mobile app or the Atlas web application where you can just go to presentation and click on it. Okay, so once you're in the presentation center page, you will be showcase all these different features which you can just add as your presentation. So there's a client, listings, projects, and the status of your presentation. So these are just like navigation buttons for you in order for you to add a better presentation. So in order for you to better yourself, your presentation center, you first need to click plus, as you can see here. So that's where you will make your presentation center, and also there's a draft and also publish. So if it's draft, meaning it's not, it's still in the editing phase, which means clients cannot view, and but you can still edit your presentation before it is published. If it's inactive, it means that client cannot view, and if it's expired, it means that Atlas itself has automatically expired the draft the presentation by default. And if it's published, it's already published and you cannot edit it anymore. So make sure that before you publish, you edit it thoroughly for clients as well. Okay, you can also share the presentation using the share button. As I said earlier, you can just like directly share the presentation through a link or through the share button to your clients, in which they will be able to see your presentation. So once you have published your presentation center, it will look like something like this, the property that you have put in. So you need to click the plus button, create new presentation. And also you can see the existing presentation here. If you want to create numerous different presentations, you can just click on the plus button to create a new one. It won't override the old one, it will just make a new one. So this is a presentation center, more or less like how it will look, the presentation name, the status, like I said before, whether it's the draft, it's published, and so on. You can also click to view properties and see the properties that are available as part of the presentation, the properties that you want to sell. And here you can see, if you click on clients, you can see the clients that are interested in this property. They've clicked on it and you can see like whether they're interested or not. There's also edit presentation button. And if you want to view more detailed stats, the expiry date and so on. So these are presentation statistics. So the statistics is more of an in detail center of all the presentation, and you can see like the views and how many people are interested in it. And for example, this client, there's one client and they've seen it like 24 times, and the hearts shows that they are interested, and they will like refer to you if they are interested in going further. They will refer to you and like the presentation. There's also a total inquiries section where you can just inquire if there's anything else. There's also inquiry details for each client here. So the mortgage calculator is for them to use for in just as an example, the property is 500,000 and they want to check if that is within their budget, they will be able to use the mortgage calculator themselves to adjust the budget that is correct for them. Okay. So the mortgage calculator is actually very simple. It's to find out the monthly repayments that they will have to pay for each property in the list. So they simply have to enter the amount of deposit and then they click calculate. So for example, this one is 3,500 and the rate is 3.25% and the loan term is 20 years. So yeah, the next is leads. So these are the leads that you get through the presentation center, which you can just navigate through the Atlas dashboard itself, and you will be able to see everyone who is interested in the property through the presentation center. So if you need a rehash of this as well, you can just go to IQI Academy. We have a specific course in regards to the presentation center for your benefit. So next is video creator. Okay, did you guys know that 84% of people say that they are more convinced to buy a product or a service after they watch a brand video? This is where the video creator function comes in. You can use this feature by going to the Atlas dashboard again and going into Marketing Center. And then at the bottom of the Marketing Center, there will be a drop down called Video Creator. So you can just click on the video creator mode. You can start creating your video by clicking on the plus symbol. Okay, you can start creating by clicking on the plus symbol, and it will take you to a video template selection page. This is how it will look like. So the templates are already provided by us. So all you need to do is personalize according to your property of choice, and you will be able to render and publish and also put on your landing page as well once you have done personalizing the video. The templates, you can search for the videos, and that's how you personalize the video itself. You can also preview the video and check in the video information for you to personalize based on how you want to edit it, and also create the video by clicking on this button. So keep in mind that once you click on create video, it will ask you if you're sure, and once you press yes, it's going to take some time for the videos to be processed and rendered. So your video will be added to queue for processing. Once you press on yes, once it asks if you're sure, you will be redirected to the main page of video creator, and the status will be there showing that it's processing. So this means that you can go and do anything you want while it processes the video itself. You can also click refresh if you want to see if it's done, because if it's ready, it will be checkpoint in green called ready. And also, when it has been created, you don't have to worry, even if you don't refresh, because you will receive a pop-up notification from Atlas and by the video to let you know. Click on the notification and you will see the details of the video, and go to the video creator to see the results. You can also share these videos through your clients as well. So there are 3 ways to do this, which is by first you have to click on the share button on the share icon there next to the ready button. So first you can message directly the video to your client, and it will redirect to the video, or you can copy the link to the video and you can paste it somewhere else, maybe your LinkedIn, your Facebook, or your Twitter. And then you can also download the video as an MP4 file to share directly. If you have your own YouTube channel or any video sharing mediums that you have, you can just upload it directly after you download as an MP4 file. Okay, so let's say you opt to share the video directly to your clients. So once you copy the link and you share to them and they click on it, it will redirect to your landing page first, and then the video will pop up. Sharing the video on its own, for example, you download and you post it somewhere else, but won't show the landing page. But if you share it directly with Atlas Video Creator, your personalized videos will also show your IQI agent homepage, making it convenient for clients to navigate once they get the video. And also, whatever videos that you have uploaded to your landing page will always be there. So just in case like you have new clients who are interested in drink water. Just in case you have new clients or new potential clients or anyone who's interested, they can just refer to the video through your project landing page. Okay. Okay, next is managing your sales on your team members. In IQI, like you're not only here to sell properties, as you can even manage your own team and recruit more members by this way. So in the Atlas mobile app, you will see that in your profile, you will see that there is a referral link in your own personal profile. The link is for them to join you for recruitment purposes. You can share the link and ask your new members to follow you. You can share the referral link and then to your followers or to anyone who's interested, and they will follow the guided process. So this means that you will be able to recruit new members directly through Atlas. And if you have this referral link, you can recruit them anywhere and anytime. So let's say in IQI, if you're looking for like sales and commission as a real estate negotiator, you can achieve, of course, when you join as a real estate negotiator and you have like sales and commission, you can achieve a better life. So in Atlas, you can actually see your sales details and commissions directly and with transparency, meaning that everything will be shown clearly to you, how much effort you're doing and how your progress is, so that it's easier for you to improve yourself. And just in case you need a refresher about how your commissions are, it will be through this page. So in terms of hierarchy, it's actually more of your team structure, right? So like, for example, you have team members and you need to know like who's on top and who's your protege, who are the people that you are looking into. You know how it is and how they are doing and how their performance is. So whenever it is necessary, you can monitor their performances and guide them to achieve their goal. It will also show your team size and your total group sales details as well as, for example, it's active, right? So it shows active. It means that the active agent refers to agents who have been really active in making sales and have recently been making sales. So in terms of team sales, team sales is like in Atlas, if you have any performance issues and you want to see like how your team are doing, and also this section is like blurred because just in case there's like anything sensitive, but from your side it will be able to be seen clearly as it promotes transparency for you and your team to see how the sales numbers are doing. It is team sales details. So there's also birthday greetings. For this one, it's more of a personal touch. For example, so this is more for you to like build a close relationship with your team members, and so you know when their birthdays are, so you can maybe celebrate with them and wish them whenever you can see that their birthday is coming up. You can also send a gift or anything to them, which is a very convenient feature if you want to build a more personal relationship with your clients. With your team members. So next is payment vouchers. So for payment vouchers, this place you can check all the payment vouchers for the projects in Atlas. All you need to do is go to the left side of the menu bar and click on the payment voucher option. Then you can see what those payment vouchers are according to their dates, and you can also download the PDF of your payment vouchers. You can also download a PDF, so that means that it's easier for you to see. It's like a mini statement for all your payment vouchers in the IQI part. There's also secondary market forms. I will briefly talk about e-signature and how it's used to sign secondary market forms. So this is how the secondary market form would look like. So for example, when you get a property, you will normally use the appointment letter to get the appointment from the owner, right? And when somebody wants to buy or rent a property, you use the confirmation. Okay, so if someone is like sure that they want to buy the property, they can use the confirmation form. Uh, there's yeah, confirmation form and also authorization form for you to secure the property. So there are a lot of forms that are involved when you want to sell your property and if like the client wants to buy from you. So the secondary market forms here are placed here for them to easily navigate through. So back then, maybe you had to print all these forms yourself and hard copy and then meet up with the client for them to sign. But now through Atlas, you can just use the secondary market form feature to send them over to your client without meeting them. And they can use the e-signature to approve of the transaction so that it saves your time and the client's time as well. They will also get an SMS code once they have signed to verify their identity. And it will be full on after that. You can also generate a booking forms and close your deals through online. You can claim for commissions digitally directly through Atlas as well. So uh, done once you have done the deal and you want to generate your booking form and also uh, apply for your commission, you can do it directly through Atlas. So next is digital sub-sales. It's a very useful tool as okay, because you want to save your time. This is, for example, related to the secondary market forms. There are many documentary processes that in previous time you needed to be there physically to do. You need to generate forms and like generate receipts, physical hard copies of the receipts, and then you need to pass them to your clients. And it's very time consuming. And now through Atlas, we hope that we can reduce your time so that agents will have more time to focus on meeting clients and also by using digital sub-sales. So there are 6 features to digital sub-sales in Atlas, which is to convert forms, receipts, invoices, claims, and training. So, so for the last feature of the Atlas app, we would like to talk about the Atlas bot, which is the bot that I've said before. It is set in Telegram. Yeah, the Atlas bot is set in Telegram and it's a very useful tool as it assists you in your daily agent tasks. To be a good agent, you need to always wonder how your performance is. You might always ask yourself, you might always ask yourself, how many units have you sold? Whether you generated enough sales or not this month, and how many commissions are you up for? You can get all this information by tracking on Atlas, but the IQI bot makes things so much easier. Because when you search those information on Atlas, you have to click so many buttons and you have to navigate here and there. But through IQI bot, you can just use it through your phone and you just need to click it one time. So first, you can search IQI Global Bot on Telegram. On the search engine of Telegram, you will be able to find it. You will see an IQI bot column and then you will have to click into it. Click on Share My Contact Card button to share your contact number with the bot so that the bot can detect who you are. As a reminder, make sure that your phone number that you share with the bot is also the phone number that you use to register on Atlas so that it can detect you as a real estate negotiator. Because if you register it with a different number, it won't be able to detect you as your number is already in the system of Atlas. It simultaneously is in the system for IQI bot as well. So once it matches with the Atlas data and it recognizes you, it will pop up all this information that you see here. It's like login, Atlas web, overview report, performance report. So there's actually 8 commands. So there are actually 9 commands to the Atlas bot, which is the overview, You can just click on overview to see your sales, how your sales are doing, how your team is doing, and more. Your performance, your report, your own performance report, how you have been doing, and show your payment vouchers, birthdays, upcoming birthdays, team sales, PV statement. And you can also download the PV and team sales summaries and also your personalized landing page. So it's more or less the same as how it is when you use the Atlas mobile app or the web application. Is just more convenient because you can just click it through your phone instead of clicking so many buttons when you use the app. So when you click into overview, the first site you will see is your name, personal details, and your personal sales summary. For the merit score, it's actually used to track your behavior and performance. It will update to 10 marks every year. Okay, so your merit score is actually your performance details. For example, like how well you've been doing and whether your etiquette is like good with clients. So if there's any inappropriate behavior, it will be deducted. And you need to keep in mind if your merit score is like deducted until 3 or 4, you will have to retake the new REN training test and you will have to start from the bottom. So make sure you keep a good personality and etiquette when you are dealing with clients so that your merit score doesn't decrease. Okay, so this one is your performance report. You can just type in your performance report in the conversation and it will pop up a message telling you that the bot is ready to generate your performance report. It will normally take around 1 or 2 minutes to generate the file. So for this one, in this Excel file, this is how it looks like. So as you can see, there are quite many columns in this file. You will see columns like your estimated commission. Sorry. For example, you can see your estimated commissions and how much you earn, which is calculated as calculated commission, and it is the expected commission that you will earn based on your booking number. So for this commission, for this part, you can just type in, as I said before, you can get it from your summary report, which you will be able to navigate to easily. Okay, so this one is monthly sales and growth figures for projects and sub-sales. It's also part of the performance report. You can track your team performance with graphs and more if you prefer to navigate through graphs instead. You can also view your team sales by region and see which area your team is strongest or which you could focus on more. So for example, like your team is better in Kuala Lumpur than in Bangkok. So that means you can like focus more on Kuala Lumpur properties instead of Bangkok. Okay, there's also project sales, which you can view the projects that your team has sold and the status of those sales as well. And also lead requirement, for example, top agent sales, leaderboards, and so much more. You can just navigate through this Excel. Okay. And right now, we're actually looking into enhancing more features for you. So please look forward to this. There's also like automated social media marketing, valuation services, enhanced co-broke center, and live sales charts that our development team will be looking into to streamline the process and make it more convenient for you, the real estate negotiator, so that you can focus more on making sales and dealing with clients than going through the tedious processes like documentation and so on. Okay, so as I mentioned before, if you encounter any problems when you are navigating through Atlas, you can go to the help desk center here. So that these two lovely ladies will help you, Cecilia and Ivy. So I'm gonna give you guys some time to screenshot this just in case you need it in the future. And once you've screenshotted, please press 2 so that I know you have screenshotted and it's more easy for you. Okay, I'm seeing a lot of people pressing too. Okay, nice. Give at least 1 more minute. More sessions. Okay, I'm gonna move the slide now. So I hope most of you guys have screenshotted. All right. Okay, thank you. That's all from my session. Thank you so much for listening. So as I said before, this session is just a brief concept about Atlas, and I'm sorry if there are any confusions or anything that you guys don't understand. As I said before, you can just go to IQI Academy for a refresher on any of the features on Atlas, as well as go over our next session with Jolene, which she will share more in detail to you about Atlas so that you have a better understanding of this presentation. Thank you so much, everyone. Have a good day.
Hi. Thank you, Hafiz. Yeah, I think we'll have a 5-minute break right now. So you guys can come back at 10:04. Okay, we'll have a 5-minute break. So come back at 10:04.